Well, as mourners prepare to lay fallen NYPD officer Rafael Ramos to rest later today, threats against police officers continue.
But one Brooklyn judge is releasing those cop haters right back onto the streets. The criminal court judge, Lord Johnson, let these two men charged with anti-cop crimes walk free and do so without bail.
So is it time for New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio to let this judge go? Here to weigh in is former New York Police Commissioner Bernie Kerik. Good morning. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning.
So what do you think?
I think, personally, I think she should have remanded them. You know, she's in a sticky circumstance. The law, New York state law, basically says that she has one option, and that is to look at flight risk. In my opinion, I think she has to look at the threat itself. If the threats are considered real, which I think they are, they would be considered a flight risk, so I would have remanded them. And hopefully the mayor's going to look at this, and if he doesn't, I think the state legislators should look at it. Because somebody makes you can't have people making threats like this against society, against the police, against law and order, and then believe that they should be back out in the public.
Especially in this environment. And, you know, after what we've been through the last week, I mean, it's one thing this comes in isolation, where there's a threat made against somebody and nothing else is surrounding it. But after those two police officers are assassinated, I mean, that has to change the environment.
And the continued threat. Yeah. You know, when you see an Instagram by an assassin, like the guy that killed these two cops, that has 251 likes, people are agreeing with his, you know, that assassination. Well, you have to start thinking about society in general and what we're facing in the future.
In a larger sense, as you have this tinderbox that has become right now, does somebody like Mayor de Blasio have a responsibility to set a tone here that this kind of behavior is unacceptable? And the judge, for that matter, have a larger civic responsibility to set that tone? And if they did, you think things would change?
Well, the mayor has to lead and he has to set the tone. The judge is bound by law, but personally, I think there's ways to look at this, look at those threats, and take the appropriate action. I think the mayor's going to have to look at the judge, and if the judge can't be removed for whatever reason, I think the mayor has to go to the state legislators and get the law changed.
Someone say that it would be an olive branch, though, that the mayor could do by getting her out.
That's one of the things the mayor could do. The mayor could really be out there supporting the cops far better than he has been,
right,
and set a tone. All this lawlessness has to stop.
Can he do that today? Can he change the tone today? I mean, at a setting like this where he is attending the funeral and he's expected to speak?
I think he's trying. But I also believe that he's lost some control. I mean, these protesters are still out there. Protesters went to the actual memorial last week, the other day, and protests continue. It's got to stop. It's got to stop, and he's the person that can really stop it.
Former New York Police Commissioner Bernie Kerik, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate being here.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.